Hi there, change makers. I'm introducing myself in this video. If you want to hear a little bit more about my business, check out the video, Introduce Yourself, Making Change Accounting, LLC. Um, but this is about me. My name is Brian Archick. I put the R in there when I want to sound fancy. I am a CPA, more fancy, and I have a Master's of Accountancy, Master's of Science in Accountancy from a university that no longer offers it. There is a story there, and which I will share with you for another time. But right now, I just kind of wanted to talk about how I got here. So I got my undergrad in psychology, and in my 20s, I kind of bebopped around doing this, doing that, um, until I found myself almost accidentally as an accounting clerk for the state. And I really liked the work. It really grabbed my Virgo organizey side, and so I stuck with that for some years. But in the meantime, all of my friends at the time were into nonprofits, and I was finding the magic of that realm for myself, and seeing that that's really where I wanted to be in my life. And so, just one day I had that eureka moment, and I it just all came together. It was like it was written in the stars somewhere. I was like, I need to go back to school and focus on doing accounting for nonprofits. And it seemed like a really good idea at the time. Obviously, I'm still doing it now, so there must have been something to it. However, it was an uphill battle every step of the way. You see, I left that cozy little accounting job at the state to go back to school full time, anticipating that, of course, I'd have to take out some loans for tuition and so on and so forth, but that I would be able to work part time and maintain myself while I pursued my studies. This was 2008. I know, cue ironic music, right? Well, that is not the way it happened, obviously. What happened was I scrambled through those years. I took out way more money than I wanted to, just in order to cover living expenses, because of the jobs that just weren't there. Then, of course, I graduated with $50,000 in student loan debt into a highly technical field in a terrible job market, making barely more than I did when I left my cozy job at the state. And I made every mistake along the way, of course. Um, so to that end, I do kind of think of myself as an honorary millennial. I know that the struggle is real. I'm feeling that it's not getting any better for the generations to come, and I definitely want to be a part of the solution instead of a part of the problem. Um, so when I did start my professional career, and until now, in the 10 years that I practiced public accounting, I'm just finishing that tour of duty at this moment. I've done so mostly in Maine and Vermont, working with smaller accounting firms, working with a lot of smaller nonprofit clientele, although there have been some stints with some of the larger nonprofits in those areas as well. But that's going to be where my focus is going to be, of course, on these smaller on these smaller entities. And of course, that's a good place to start because, let's face it, you got to start with the basics before you work your way up to the complicated stuff. So I hope the experiences and knowledge that I will be sharing with you will be helpful for you. If you want to hear more, please like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments down below if there's anything that you want to hear more about. I'm happy to develop content specific to your needs.